Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where I'm working with you step by step through the ABRSM Theory grades. We're now making good progress through Grade 4 Music Theory. There are lots of resources available to help you on my website. If you visit sharonbill.com, you can find some free PDF information sheets that are available to download in US letter or A4, and they accompany each step of this series. All you need to know is found within these documents. There's also a page with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials on that website, and you can also access information about the books that I have available. I've written How to Take Your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's an exam technique guide full of hints and techniques on how to best prepare for your exam, and also how to best make use of the time when you're in the exam room working through your exam paper. So if you visit sharonbill.com, it's all there. If you can give me a like, that'd be fab, and subscribe to my channel to keep updated. And so now we're going to continue with Grade 4 Theory Section E. So you need a pencil, a ruler and an eraser. Make sure your pencil's nice and sharp. And if you'll turn with me to page 17, we're going to have a look at exercise 3. And also turn in your PDF document to section E if you want to just double check those key signatures. Please do have a look at the tutorial that I've given on the circle of fifths. The link is in the description below. It's a little formula that helps you to work out all of these key signatures one step at a time. So we're going to have a look at exercise 3, which is just helping you to get to grips with these new key signatures of 5 sharps and 5 flats. And we're just going to apply those key signatures in the bass clef, the treble clef and the alto clef. So really it's just getting used to positioning those sharps and flats in each of the new clef, of the alto clef, the treble and the bass clef from previous grades. So if you want to have a little go at that, you've just got to make sure that you write the key signature in the correct place, appropriate to the clef. And then the tonic triad, bearing in mind what your key note is. I can work through one with you and then you can try the rest on your own. If you feel like you're ready to just go for it, then please do so. But do try it on your own first. It doesn't matter if you make a few mistakes. It's always best to learn by your mistakes. And so they've given us this first example so we know how to exactly position all of the sharps. So let's have a go at B flat minor. I think you'll find it also on your, yeah, there we go, on your PDF sheet. You can also find it there to help you. So let's have a go. We know that B flat minor is related to D flat major, which would have a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats and G flats, and it always makes that sort of alternating sort of diamond shape so that the key signature is instantly recognisable. And then of course if we're in the key of B flat minor, B flat is our first, and then third and fifth just as the next lines up. Here we go with the next one then. So G sharp minor, now we're in the alto clef, so C, D, E, F, G. Here's our G sharp. F, C, G. Oh, let me just do that again. Let's do that again. F, I started on the G sharp by showing you that. There's the F, C, E, F, C, G, D, and then A is lower, just breaks the pattern there. And then your G sharp is this one here, C, B, A, G, first, third, fifth. And there we go. D flat major is the key signature with 5 flats. We begin with B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, G flats, making that recognisable alternating up and down pattern. We're in the bass clef, so make sure they're correctly positioned, and then we begin on a D for D flat for the key note first, third, fifth. There we go. So now we need to apply that same key signature in the alto clef. So C. So B flat starts here below the middle line. B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, and then the G is here. C, B, A, G is the bottom space. There we go, there's our 5 flats. And then we think there's middle C, so D is the space next to it. First, third, fifth. So B major we know has 5 sharps. There's a little poem that you can use to help you to remember them. It goes F, C, G, D, A, so 5 cats go down An, and then the poem would continue to make sense in the later grades. Or just find any little rhyme that helps you to remember the order of sharps and flats. The more bizarre you make it, the easier it is to remember. Okie dokie, so in treble clef now we need those 5 sharps. F, C, G is on that top space, D, and then we just break the pattern with the A because otherwise we'd need a ledger line. There we go, and then let's find a B. First, third, fifth. So if you've not had a go of any on your own, try the rest now that you know where everything's positioned, and then re-access into the video and we'll complete those together. So I'm hoping you've had a go of this yourself. So we need 5 sharps for B major, and we need to apply that to the alto clef. So there's our F in the top space, C, D, E, F. C sharp is middle line. G is the top space. D is a space above the middle line. And we just have to break the pattern and go down for the A sharp to that second line, C, B, A. There we go. And then if that's our middle line is C, B is one below, so there's our first, third and fifth for the tonic triad. We need that same key signature now for G sharp minor. It's a related key of 5 sharps. G sharp minor is related to B major, but we need to pop that into the treble clef. So F sharp top line, C sharp third space, G sharp just on top there, just on the top space outside of the 5 lines, D sharp, second line down, and then the A sharp breaks the pattern and just drops down to the A in the second space. There we go. And so we need a G sharp. There's our first, third, fifth. Same key signature now, but in bass clef. So basically everything drops down a line or drops down a space. F, C, G, D, drop down just to keep the pattern the same. And then there's our G sharp, first, third, fifth. I hope you're getting the hang of this. It's really important that you get used to placing these correctly. So we know that B flat minor is related to D flat major with 5 flats, and we need to position those now in the alto clef. So C is the middle line, B flat is the space below, B flats, E flats, second line from the top, A flats, second line from the bottom, D flats, second space from the top because there's our C middle line, next one up, and then G flats is the bottom space. And you can double check that you've got it in the same place as you have for your D flat major because it's exactly the same key signature. So it should look exactly the same placement. And then we find our B below the middle line. There's our B flat, first, third, fifth. There we go. Same key signature again now, but in the treble clef, which we've already written here for B flat minor. So you can see there, it should look exactly the same. Just work it out again and then double check it. So B, E, A, D, G flats, and that should look exactly the same as the B flat minor key signature. However, our key note now is D flat because we're in D flat major. First, third, fifth. You can place that in any octave, wherever's convenient to you. Last one then, so the same key signature again, but in bass clef, and so we've already done that because D flat major and B flat minor have the same key signature, so they should end up looking exactly the same. Work it out again just for practice and then compare it. So we want B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, G flats, and then we need to find a B. There's our B flat, first, third, fifth, and there we go. So it's really just a matter of getting to grips with all of these sharps and flats. They are your new key signatures introduced in all of the clefs. I do hope that's been helpful to you. I strongly recommend that you do get to grips with the circle of fifths formula, and every time that you do an exercise I suggest that you just write it out as good practice to just get familiar with these new key signatures. You've got a lot of key signatures now to be dealing with, and you need a good working knowledge of those. So do go to my website. You'll find all of the YouTube video tutorials there. You can find the PDF information sheets. So visit sharonbill.com. There's lots there for you. I hope that's been helpful to you. If you can give me a like, that'd be fab, and subscribe to my channel to keep updated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.